morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I am Shady. You are in the zone, and this is not the video that I was getting ready to do, folks. I actually sat down to do this video, and now I am getting reports off of the internet that Charlie Kirk has been shot at the University of Utah. Um, well, at a college in Utah. Let me just read this to you real quick. I'm sorry about this. This is all coming just straight up off. This is happening right now in real life. It's real time as far as I can tell. Um, this is from the Sun, the U.S. Sun, so you can take it with a grain of salt. It's all over the place. This is just the first actual video that I have pulled up, or the first actual article that I have pulled up on this. Disturbing videos appear to show Kirk being struck and thrown to the ground at Utah Valley University in Orem, outside of Provo, on Wednesday, where he was hosting a Q&A with students. Now, I have been to Provo, Utah. We back when I was teaching martial arts, we had a dojo in Provo, Utah, and I have been there several times. It is a beautiful town. There is a large college there. If I can find anything else on it, it says one clip circulating on X appeared to show the conservative activist flinching and falling over into his chair after a noise rang out at the event. Blood could be seen gushing from the apparent wound where he was hit, and students screamed. A spokesman with campus police confirmed that shots were fired but provided no updates on Kirk's condition, The Guardian reported. So, the 31-year-old dad was on campus chatting with students with a microphone for an event with his organization Turning Point USA. Bystanders said they saw Kirk get struck in the neck, the paper reported. Like I said, this is all ongoing right now. This is breaking as we're speaking. I don't know if I should have went live with this or not. I probably should have, but like I said, I had sat down to do a video on something totally different, and all of a sudden this started coming across my news feed. All I can say right now is prayers to Mr. Kirk. Hope that he's all right, that he's not severely wounded or dead or anything like that. Details are going to be coming out pretty fast and pretty quick. This article goes on to say that a UVU alert sent to students said that a suspect is in custody. According to the local newspaper, the Deseret News, the 31-year-old dad was on campus chatting with students with a microphone for an event with his organization Turning Point. Bystanders, that's all stuff that I've already read. It goes into Donald Trump confirmed that Kirk was shot in a statement and said, "We must pray." And that is kind of what I wanted to get into today, folks. This country has completely lost their minds. I honestly, y'all, I have given up any sort of faith in humanity that I might have had, especially after this happened. This is a picture of Irina Zarutska, and this is what I was going for when I sat down here to do this video. I was going to do a video on this young lady right here, 23 years old, was stabbed to death in North Carolina on a bus or a train by a guy who has a rap sheet this long. His name was DeCarlos Brown Jr. There is film all over the internet. I'm not going to play the film. I'm not going to go into that. But this guy was sitting behind this woman and got up and stabbed her 4 times in the neck. And I'm not going to get into all the politics in this. I'm not going to get into that cycle, where everybody's pointing their finger at everybody. What I am going to say is this. that when this happened, and you can watch the film if you'd like to, I'm not going to play it on here. It disgusts me, and I'm not going to put it on this channel right now anyway, because of the disgusting things that I saw happen in this video. This guy was sitting behind this young lady, in a chair behind her, in a seat behind her, and for no reason, while she just got off work at a pizza place. She was still in her uniform. She gets on this public transit, sits down, and this guy gets up, stabs her 4 times in the neck, and then just casually walks off like nothing happened. And what really, really, really disgusts me about this is when it happened, not one person sitting around her raised a finger to help her. After the guy walks off, there's one guy in a gray hoodie that gets up from behind her and kind of follows the guy out. The people sitting around her do absolutely nothing. They will not even look at her, while this 23-year-old refugee from Ukraine is sitting in her seat bleeding out. And I don't even think she even knew that her injuries were as severe as they were. I remember that watching the video, when the guy got up, she looks up at him. She's clutching her neck, and she looks up at him with just this look of terror in her face, or on her face. And the whole thing, folks, the whole thing just disgusts me that no one raised a finger, not one finger, to stop what was going on. This all goes back to New York. This all goes back to David Penny and the subway, and when he tried to stop somebody from attacking people, and then he was drugged through the mud, taken to court, accused of everything that you can possibly think that these people would accuse him of. Nobody wants to get up. Nobody wants to help. This is where we're at in this country. And I am sorry. I do not mean to quote scripture on this channel, and I won't. But the book of Matthew, Jesus Christ himself tells us that at the end of days, at the end of this age, that people's hearts will become cold, that their compassion, their love will grow cold. This is what we are seeing. This is the end of the age, folks. There is something coming. This country, the United States of America, has turned into Babylon. No, I take that back. The United States of America would make Sodom, Gomorrah, Babylon all look like a Sunday school class right now, with the things that we have going on in this country, with the complete lack of care, of compassion, of love that we have for our fellow men right now. And I'm sorry, but this whole thing just gets me going. It riles me up. Right here in the state of Colorado, they are releasing people going and coming from prison. They're lowering sentences on felons, on people that have committed violent crimes. And we just sit and watch it. We watch this. We are watching this country crumble. We are watching ourselves come apart from the inside. And folks, I don't know how many times I can say it on one video. I am disgusted with this. I have no words. So I'm going to end this right now. I'm going to see if I can find some more information on Charlie Kirk. See what's happening. All I can say, folks, is the same thing that the president said. Please pray. Don't just pray for Charlie Kirk. Pray for this country. Pray for this country. We need something to change, or the United States of America will no longer be the United States of America. Until the next time, y'all, and I know this was rambling because it caught me off guard, but I had to come on and say something, especially about Charlie Kirk. You guys pray. Until the next time, take care of each other, take care of yourselves. May God bless you, and stay shady.